Yo, welcome to Trey Studios. Yeah, man. I got my wife with me, and we just gonna talk about living in the state of Texas. How do you truly feel about living in the state of Texas? And that's it. Shout out to 2J's. I got this at a sneaker event, the sneaker travel event. That was here. And shout out to 2J's for sure. He's a cool dude. Okay. We've been here in Texas for 9 years. We went from Houston to Dallas. How do you feel about Texas? No, not even Texas. How do you feel about Houston versus Texas? Who is the best?
I mean, Houston is in Texas.
No, I'm saying like what city?
Mm-hmm.
The city, like what city?
So
like
say
if you
Houston
moving
versus Dallas, don't say Houston versus Texas.
Yeah, Houston versus
Texas.
Dallas. Yeah, that's what I meant. My bad. Sorry. But how do you feel about Houston versus Dallas? Like which one, if you moving from the South, like
I'm moving from the South?
No, you from the South, but you moving to a bigger city. Texas is known for is everything big. So if you coming from South Carolina, North Carolina, you used to small stuff, like small cities, this big city. When they come to Dallas, Texas, period, it's everything big. Bigger highways, bigger buildings. You know what I mean. But if you coming from Mobile, Alabama, where we is born and raised, what you'll say about moving to Texas? Which one you'll choose? Hell, even put Austin in it too. Not San Antonio. We'll come back to you about San Antonio. But how you feel?
How I feel about each one? Let's go with this. I feel like Austin is a college city. If you like to go, if you want like that peace but still college feel, you can go there.
Basically, if you're young. So you
No,
young.
you can't say that because if you're young, you single, you like to go out and all that, Houston is your town to go.
Yeah.
Dallas is more family oriented, more. Austin and Dallas both are more business wise. Austin is for, like I said, college kids. So like if you're just getting out of college and went to college for tech or something IT wise or anything like that, Austin is your city because they are more technology wise, just like Japan and stuff like that. Houston is more of a party city to me, like
a lot of black owned businesses out there for sure. Shout out to Turkey Leg Hut for sure.
You don't really, it's money out there, but not as far as you just, you know what I'm trying to say. I can't get it out, but
yeah, I get what you're saying.
And then Dallas is just, like I said, Dallas Fort Worth is family oriented. Now, I say the difference between Dallas and Fort Worth wise is Fort Worth is more of that back home type feeling, like you're like country dirt roads, but you still find a hood and you find a city wise, but it's not as big of a city. It's small, but Fort Worth is
more southern. Yeah. It's more southern, like you got your barbecue spots, you got your soul food spots, you got your
mostly all black owned.
You got a lot of black owned spots in Fort Worth.
It's out there.
Like Fort Worth is dope for sure.
Price wise, it's more cheaper going back west than it is east, like Dallas is, in the surrounding areas. Because Dallas is what, Plano, Frisco, McKinney, Richardson, Carrollton, Louisville. But Louisville is kind of thin as well.
Yeah.
But Irving, you got South Dallas, which is Oak Cliff, and East Dallas and stuff. So Fair Park, Mesquite, you got those surrounding areas, and they're starting to pick up on price wise as far as looking at houses and stuff.
All you damn Californians.
Rockwall used to be cheap, like literally cheap, and it's not no more. Fort Worth wise, you have your like real southern places like Lake Worth. We stayed in Lake Worth before. You have still that Tarrant County, which is Arlington, Grand Prairie, Mansfield, all that is still Tarrant County.
HEB
but they
area.
still, HEB, Hurst, Bedford, Euless. North Richland Hills is a nice area too. Colleyville.
Yeah. Pretty much you got your spots. It depends on how much you trying to spend. Because when it come to price range, if you go like further up North Dallas, you're going to be paying a nice piece of chain, like $3,900 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Like just 2 years ago, that same place that was now $3,300 a month. 2 years ago, it wasn't nothing but like $2,200.
Not even that.
$1,800 a month. And I hate to say this, but I understand people trying to move, but
it's the job market.
It's the job
Especially
market.
Especially when the pandemic hit, everybody either went furlough or whatever, but a lot of people didn't go back. Like me and my boss, we went to Austin maybe 2 months ago, and that's all you saw was now hiring signs everywhere. We went, it was like 10 o'clock at nighttime. We were trying to go get something to eat at Denny's. They was like, hey, we don't have a night shift crew, so we're closing. We went to Waffle House, which we are known for 24 hours, Waffle House is, and they wasn't open. They closed their doors at 10 o'clock. So it was just, it's like people don't want to work. So with that being said, the job market went up. So, okay, these people don't want to work. So we're going to try to make the pay go up a little bit higher to put them into a job. Like, the government ain't going to keep paying y'all rent for y'all.
And let me chime in on that part too, though. When she's saying like a lot of people like quitting the jobs and don't want to work, because during this like pandemic, a lot of people found talent that they didn't knew they had, and they had it, so they use that talent and they say, hey, I might well just do this. You got a lot of businesses picked up. You got a lot of people that learn new talents and they using them now. Like they
TikTok,
doing YouTube,
paying money.
and everything. They doing everything. It's a beautiful thing to watch though. At the same time, I know people still struggling, but it's a lot of businesses just popping up everywhere. Like any race, blacks, you got your whites, you got your
and also the government ain't gonna help y'all forever.
Yeah, you got Hispanics, you got everybody that's flourishing.
You got some people that knew what to do with money and started, okay, let me use this time to actually do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Then you got some people that just want to be lazy and just, I'm getting free money, so let me just go ahead and not just do anything.
Yeah. But then you got your, so just to go back on Houston versus Dallas, if you moving from anywhere in the South going to Houston, it's going to be the same. The only thing is it's just bigger. Everything bigger. Highways bigger. You got your people that can't drive. You got your people that know how to drive. And the job market is different. And the job market out there, if you got your TWIC card, you good. Food handler card, you good. Hey, if you even worked in the warehouse a lot, you pretty much good. But when that pandemic hit, because we actually moved back to Houston, I want to say last year, I ended up getting a job, and it just say when I got there, I didn't have that job no more. That's how bad it was. I mean, I was on a waiting list to start work. That's how bad it was. I'm saying we moved all
And
our
she
stuff.
gave you a start date,
Yeah,
but then we got there and she was like, "Oh, well, we can't start you on this day.
yeah,
We're gonna have to put you on a waiting list."
yeah.
We packed up and left.
We
Like,
packed up and we got us an apartment, a nice little apartment. And we was there, and we planned it right. We saved up the money, and we spent the money that we saved up to move there. And I'm thinking this was gonna go as planned, but it didn't. But it's a learning thing, and we back in Dallas now, DFW area, and we love it. And but the hard thing is when it comes to like feeling at home is Houston. Like, do I miss Houston sometimes? Yes, I do. I really do. Cause that's the spot we actually moved to when we decided that we weren't gonna be in Mobile, Alabama no more. Like that's the place that we moved to. It's family oriented, everybody happy, friendly. Not everybody, but you get that home feeling when you in Houston. Like you get that home feeling. When it come to houses, you can feel like, yeah, I know I can get a house here. Like I know I can. But when you come to DFW, you got to have your stuff together. That's all I gotta say. You know how some people, you got your ins and outs of stuff. Like some people can find a way to get you in there. That's Houston. But when you get here in DFW, it's by the book, pretty much. Here, Dallas, the whole DFW, and Austin is by the book. It's by the book. If you don't have your stuff together, you can get lost out here. Like you can find your way going back home. And the only way how we was able to figure it out, and we found the church home, which is Concord Church in Dallas. Shout out to our pastor Brian Carter. That's how we was able to, stay afloat, and our parents, our mamas, that was our glue that made us, figure it out, and it was good, and I just want to let all the young people that's out there chasing their dreams, it really don't matter where you move to, because I see a lot of people from my hometown moving to either Dallas or Houston. And if, they would have asked, if you got any questions, ask us before you even move, because we'll have the answers for you. The true answer. And we're going to be blunt and let you know the real. So, yeah, man. So I don't have an answer. I don't have a clear winner, because it's your choice. It's not a clear winner when it comes to Dallas or DFW or Houston. It really don't, because it's really a win-win. Now, if you're talking about San Antonio, no. Do not move to San Antonio. That's no.
how you gonna say no?
No.
Move to San Antonio, ain't been.
No. I'm leaving like that. If you're from Texas, you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Them people
But
in San Antonio
Austin-
ain't gonna take likely to this.
But if you move into Austin, man, like, let's have your stuff together, man. Save you some money, man, for sure. Make sure you have a car. Oh, you gotta have a car, and you gotta have a car. You have to. The bus line and all that stuff, how it was back home, you can get on the bus. No, everything. If you got a job and you in like the surrounding areas of Dallas or Fort Worth, you're gonna need a car, or you're gonna be spending money for Uber, and it ain't cheap. So, yeah, man. Anything else you gotta say, man?
That's not true.
You for sure. Like if you in Louisville, you got a bus.
You got a bus to take to the transit, And the transit will take you to where you need to go. You get it on the train.
But where you need a car?
You still, of course, you'll need a car. But I'm just saying.
You gonna need a car.
Depending on when and how long you work for.
Oh, and one more thing. And if it's killing in your hometown, it's killing here too. So it's how bad it is there, it's gonna be bad here too. Just to throw that out there too. It ain't all good. It ain't. Y'all be careful. If you're moving here, be careful. That's all I gotta say. Be careful. Do your research. Find the right areas. Find your right areas. And if you talking about moving to Dallas, the city, don't do it. It's too expensive. Move to surrounding areas. Do your research for sure. You got your Plano. You got your McKinney. I won't say McKinney. McKinney's too far out. But Frisco, everybody moving to Frisco. But it's getting expensive. It's getting expensive for sure. But you got your McKinney. You got your Plano. You got your Colony. The Colony. You got your Louisville. Grapevine. Arlington, the Tarrant County.
Mansfield.
That's the surrounding areas of Fort Worth.
But Louisville ain't surrounding areas of Dallas. That's Denton.
Yeah, but as far as the county, if you're going about counties, you got your Denton County, you got your Dallas County, you got your goddamn Tarrant County, you got Collin County. It's a lot of counties out here. You'll be amazed how fast it is to get to that county because it's right around the corner. It's crazy. It really is crazy. And if it was my opinion, where to move to, especially if you're young, plan on going to school.
Then, if you're going to school, then it's because you have Texas women out there, and then you also have what is it? Is it University of Texas?
It's UNT.
Yeah, UNT. And
University of North Texas.
And then in Arlington, you have UNT of Arlington.
Yeah, you got UAT. No, UTA.
Yeah, UTA. It's too many U's. Yeah. Then you got TCA and TCU.
Yeah, TCU in Houston.
In Fort Worth.
Tarrant County University.
No, not Tarrant County.
What is it called? I forgot the name of it.
Texas Christian.
Yeah, Texas Christian University. That's in Fort Worth. Yeah, that's a D1 school. That's a D1 school.
The frauds is what they are.
Yeah, man. They that's a D1 school out here. And now if you're into the HBCUs, you're gonna see more of those in Houston. Like a Prairie View
and stuff.
You got Prairie View, you got
Texas Southern.
TSU, Texas Southern, and
University of Houston.
This is a D1 school. Well, D1 if you're going D1, Houston, University of Houston. Yeah, you got Rice right there too.
Don't you know about Rice?
Yeah, you got Rice right there, and community college. You got I forgot the name of it, but it's a community college out there too, and yeah, man, it's just do your research. If you're looking for jobs, this is a spot. If you're looking for your own business, this is a spot. Yeah, man, just pray about it, make the right decision, and if you're coming from anywhere, it don't matter where you're coming from. Just make sure you got your business right. If you're married, single, whatever, make sure you do your research. And yeah, man, y'all take it easy. Y'all be careful out there. Next topic, we're gonna talk about something else. Probably next week or sometime. I'm trying to get them out every day if I can. But I appreciate y'all. like and subscribe. What's the other thing I need to be saying?
Make sure you cut on your post notifications so you'll know when he posts videos.
For sure.
And get him up to some more subscribers because he needed it. All right, bye.
Peace out, y'all.